Hi, Sharon Bill here. I'm continuing in this series where I'm showing you how to construct and how to play the arpeggios on the piano. We're working through the major arpeggios at present, and so now we're on to the arpeggio of B major. Now, an arpeggio is built from the first, the third and the fifth notes of the scale, and so you may need to just check out what the scale of B major is. I have a playlist, and if you use the links in the cards at the top right and also in the video description below, you can find the playlist that shows and demonstrates all of those scale patterns. So by all means do check out those videos. There's also a dedicated page to my YouTube video tutorials on my website. So if you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find everything you need to know there. Now, B major has a key signature of F, C, G, D and A sharps, and so our first note is B, our third note is D sharp, and our fifth note is F sharp. And so this changes the pattern from the previous arpeggios because we've now got two sharps in the middle here. So we want a B, D sharp and F sharp. Actually, this is a really nice arpeggio to play. It's very comfortable under your fingers because that D sharp and F sharp forms a sort of a bridge. It's quite comfortable under your fingering. It's still fingers 1, 2 and 3 in your right hand. And so we just need to play B, D sharp, F sharp with those fingering patterns. We'll look at 2 octaves because that establishes the pattern, and you can just extend that to 3 or 4 if you want to. So let's have a look at how that works out on the piano. So we've got B with our thumb, D sharp with 2, F sharp with 3, tuck all the way up to your B, reach to your D sharp with 2, F sharp with 3, finish with your little finger on B, just reverse the process, 3 over to your F sharp, and it just makes a really nice kind of bridge pattern in my imagination. I just find that easy to visualize. Let's have another go. B, D sharp, F sharp, thumb on B, 2, 3, finish with your little finger, reverse the process, F sharp, D sharp, B, 3 over, 2, 1. Let's have a look at that in your left hand. Now we begin with our little finger because we need to reverse the fingering pattern because our hands are in mirror image. So we begin with our little finger. Now we need D sharp. Now you can use finger 4, that is an option, and in many arpeggios I do. However, I prefer to use finger 3 because that bridge pattern just fits comfortably under those finger 3 and 2. So you can use 4 or 3, but I prefer to use 3 in this case. Finger 2 is always next on your F sharp, and then you're home to your key note. So that's the fingering pattern that I'm going to choose for. Whichever one you choose, whether it's 4 or 3, just make that decision and stick to it. Keep your fingering patterns consistent. It's always about consistent fingering. So here we go. B, D sharp, F sharp. Home note B. I'm choosing 3 over here to D sharp, F sharp, home to your B. Reverse the process. Tuck under, thumb on your home note B. There we go. Let's have a look at that hands together. And so because I'm choosing 3 in both hands, it just sits nicely under your fingers with those 2 sharps in the middle there, just giving you that bridge pattern over. So we begin on B, D sharp, F sharp, thumb on B, just tuck all the way under. 3 over to D sharp, F sharp, finish on your home key B, F sharp, D sharp, tuck under to your home note B, 3 over in your right, F sharp, D sharp, B. And that's it. It feels quite nice under your fingers. It's one of my favourite arpeggios. When you're tucking under or over, think of it more of a sideways pivot rather than an up and under. Just think of a wrist pivot and that will help. Let's have a look at that hands together. So here we go. And if you think in threes, it just flows a little bit more rhythmically. And there we go. I hope that's been helpful to you. Please subscribe to my channel. There's loads more to come. We've got lots and lots to learn. And if you can give me a like, that would be really encouraging. I certainly enjoy doing these videos. And if you find them helpful, give me a like. By all means, check out the other videos. Use the links in the cards and in the video description. And check out Sharon Bill just to find all those resources that are available to you. I hope that's been helpful. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.